It's York. The completion makes it second.
Good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. He hands it to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the punt team now on to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Florida Atlantic's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. This wide receiver, Kirk, is so dynamic. He puts a lot of pressure on the corners, and frankly, the safeties are going to have to get involved in coverage today, right?
Yeah, the free safety is going to be tempted here to make plays, but this quarterback has a favorite target. He comes up with most of the 50-50 balls. Expect to see plenty of double coverage and help from this free safety today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Eludes a tackle. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game there. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Hamilton. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He bought some time, now lets it go. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the low. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Gets made on the out route. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And there's the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Bringing pressure. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's tackled after the catch. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, ours.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
The defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. They'll give it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short from the first down mark. And they keep down now. Caught over the middle. It's York. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with 1st and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Quarterback drops back. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
So that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And now the try here for the extra point. There's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. The play fake, looking to throw the football. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often with football, we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down. The pass not enough for the 1st down. Punting unit is on the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Here's a good throw off the play fake. And they get him down after the completion. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. That's complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years, going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Catch made over the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds his man. It's York. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a first and goal for this offense. The Tigers line up with a first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. Second quarter, you hope these teams will build on promise for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchdown. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Send the back in motion. Second down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Tackle made after a solid gain. Will spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Receiver makes the grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Keeping it on the ground here. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Now the offense has reached the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, they got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the 1st down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense starts in the shadow of their own end zone. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And to get him way down at the 2. Nice pitching catch.
What a pitching catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain to this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. And they're trying to punch it in here. Bates his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the fAU offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the quarterback keeps it here. And it works. The 1st down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. 2nd down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. Important 2nd down play coming up. He's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He makes the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, fAU.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Drive stays alive with that first down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pass rush closing in. Couldn't find anybody open. Just has to throw it away. 2nd and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The offense will now quickly spend the timeout. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick it deep to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Ball handed off. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first 10 yards. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7. And the Tigers come to the line in a hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A solid run, good for first down yardage. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw over the middle. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The shotgun running play call. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And the offense now operating in the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. This is a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And they'll set up for the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. The Tigers come up to the line and a hurry out.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game to throw the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
No huddle here for the offense. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Takes the handoff again. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Clemson getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's York. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. The offense knocking on the door for the 1st and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they've regained the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. Great possession last time. They're punching into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Solid run. They'll bring it back at the 28-yard line. 2nd down play coming up. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. It's a quick grab.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end will bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense facing 3rd and short from the 41. Can he make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Makes a quick grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. An inside deal now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And notice how the balance of this passing game's been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Can he get there on the ground? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Punting ready to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Tailback with another carry. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Can he make it to the marker? Tackle at the 35. Good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after the completion. No huddle now for the offense. The short completion of the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. Running play called on 3rd and short. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. And they come up with something here. Here comes a handoff. They got him down out near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The game makes it 2nd and medium. And the back gets the football. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. They bring the punter onto the field now. On the kick now for the 5th time today. Here's the punt, high in the air. And here's the fair catch by the return man. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Now the handoff. He's running behind the right tackle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. He's swarmed by the defense. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Grab behind the line. It's York. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. And the Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Now it's a very high kick straight up in the air. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida Atlantic offense takes the field again. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Owls. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Throws it to the right. Lands a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it here on second down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He'll try a pass here. Catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
You talk about a dream football game at the college level. This guy's now over 400 yards passing today.
Play action here on 1st down. Lofting it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they pick up the first down to the 23, getting closer to the red zone. And the Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. The shotgun handoff here. Runs right over the defender. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Needs to be just inches short of the mark. Running back with the football. Looks like Clemson will have the 1st down. 1st and goal, and the offense punch it in, claim the lead here in the 4th quarter. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Touchdown Tigers. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead. to a field goal. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Getting set to... Return starts from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the FAU offense back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. He reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? Makes the catch downfield. That big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to about the 36. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to chuck it again. And he's got his man open downfield. Touchdown, FAU. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback. With the game on the line, he finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they scored late to take the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Quick completion to the tight end. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. Marker on the field. If it's on the offense, that'll be a sack.
Holding. Offense.
So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Sticking with the running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. And the crowd doing the right thing, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him for a 2-yard gain, which will bring up 4th down. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is up and no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, straight blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up.